All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya from Jim Mass, New Orleans, coming back at you with another quick ride and talk. Prior to getting started, as I always do, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rekakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the hopeful elect. Then to those that cleave to the body. I was talking to a brother on yesterday, and I kind of told myself I wanted to actually went and looked up the word. This word that I got queued up here, phobia. All right. And we just was, kind of, small talking about, the things that we should fear and be the way that we should be in the Lord. All right. But when I went and when I looked it up, all right, a few things jumped out to me. That the different levels of phobia that are going to compass the loins of the elect men. All right, we have to be able to triumph, because there's a healthy fear, then there's an unholy fear. All right, now we know when you're going to Wisdom of Solomon, all right, this is the forsaking of the Socorro, which is Yahweh Shai, is our help. But the things and the times that's coming is going to try us or what, we really truly fear. All right. Times the elder brother be like, hey, the Lord going to let the thing come before you that you really fear, man. And every man got some type of phobia in him. All right. It's just about what he's willing to do in that moment. All right. Fear is seasonal, just like everything else. All right, it's just about what do you do in that moment. Do all the integrity, that the things that you believe in goes out the window, or you pray that the Lord, can pass a spirit about you to gird up, this is because we gonna need that. We gonna need that godly fear. This is 1 Peter. Right, one heavy one. All right. And 13, it says, wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is brought unto you at the revelation of the Mashiach Yahweh Shai. All right? Okay? It say, wherefore gird up the loins of your mind. Look this word loins up. Right? The hip or the strength. Right? That's your generative power, right? And if we have generated power through our power source, which is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, then the accounts where fear could have derailed Yahweh Shai's fate, he stood tall in, and that's what we we pray to the Lord to do, because we don't know what. We don't know what'll befall us and what we would do. We just hope and pray that we wouldn't do it. All right? All right? That we wouldn't tarnish our legacy of only fearing the Lord. You see? Because we don't really got to fear what man can do us. Really, man have dominion over everything else. All right? So when it comes down to animals and situations, we really should be, really more girded, all right? Let me see if I can get this, all right? See if I can get it. Yep. Psalms 118:6. Yahweh is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Right? And even I believe in Proverbs 29 and 25, it tell you the fear of man bringeth a snare, man. All right? So only the Lord, again, it's the Lord trying you, okay? But whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be safe, man. All right? Right? We have the words of the Lord compassing us about daily. That's Yahushua, is our shield and our buckler, man. All right? Is there anything in this here? So let me read this word phobia, all right? Because what I found interesting was other words of phobia, which, you know, we're going to have to go through those trials. It's going to be a trial and error, right? The darkness that compassed them about in Wisdom of Solomon, the noise, the voices, all right? When men and enemies compassed David about, it was too great for him. You know, these are the times where our fear in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, gonna have to lift up. You know, the Lord gonna have to lift up a standard because we fear him. And that's why ultimately the Lord, like, listen, if you fear me, all right, when you do, you know, your heart get to beating and racing, you know, that when Jake be a little nervous, right? But your nervous system is your alert system. It's alerting you that danger is imminent. It's close. All right, so our nervous system is ticking down because danger is close. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right, that's a healthy fear. Okay, you got a unholy fear. All right, that's totally different from the Lord, because the Lord will get jealous. All right, when you like, hey, I bring dread upon all things. Though yet you fear me not like this. All right. So the Lord is a jealous power. But let me read this word phobia. It says irritational fear. All right, let's get this word irritational right here. See what kind of, you know, see what kind of, trying to look it up. All right, not endowed with reason. You see? Not endowed with reason. So, let me get this. I believe it's Wisdom of Solomon, right? This is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 12, all right? And it reads, all right? This that irritational fear, right? Start at 11. Like this Wisdom of Solomon gonna really carry everything over. It says, for fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succor, which reason offer it. All right. So if you got the irritational fear, all right, then you're betrayed. You're gonna betray Yahushai, all right? Because he's the succor. If you're just irritated with it, when you're irritated, it's constantly coming, right? And the times that's coming gonna be so dreadful upon us, we're gonna scarcely make it. This gonna compass our loins, man. The hour is the elect, all right? Adawan Ratazah. Okay? Of the breast, right? So it's gonna be in our bosom. All right. Back to phobia. All right. Horror or aversion It says fear of an imaginary evil or undue fear of a real one, right? So I'm gonna read Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 9. Well, 7. Start at 6. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse. All right. Then the sight they saw not. An imaginary evil. All right. Or something that's real. It says, as for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting and wisdom was reproved with disgrace, right? For they that promised to drive away troubles from a sick soul, were sick themselves of fear, worthy to be laughed at. For though no trouble, no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by, and hissing of serpents, they died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. All right. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecasted grievous things, right? So the wicked men gonna deal with an imaginary evil, all right? This is a phobia which gonna compass 2/3 of our people, right? That didn't take heed to the Lord's word. They didn't have the fear of the Lord, which gives you sound wisdom. Right? Fear, panic, terror. All right. The outward show of fear. Yeah, your countenance. Yahushua didn't show an outward show of fear. He went to his death as a lamb, meaning, he was lamb be about to be slaughtered, he don't cry. A goat crying, man, it know it's gonna happen, all right? That's why the goats are on the Lord's left and the sheep is on his right, all right? The sheep laid down his life honorably, all right? Because he know it not that, look, he's even about to be put to death, and that's the mindset we gotta be in. We gotta think we gonna not even taste that, man. And even if we have to taste that, let it be so. Amen, right? It says, an outward show of fear, object of fear, to flight, to run, right? How can you run from fear? Like, it's going to follow you. It's going to chase you, okay? And if you've been chased by the thing, you ought to stand before, then the Lord going to allow that to totally condemn you. All right? Which Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 13. And the expectation from within being less counted the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. All right? So the more you ignore the fact that you got to have a healthy fear of the Lord, all right? The more, the more the Lord going to allow the torment to overtake you. Okay? You get some more type of fears. All right, you got aerophobia, morbid dread of the current air. Yeah, the air or the prince of this world, that's going to be in the whirlwind, different things. Now, we know that's the angels ultimately, but it's to try you. As the bolstering wind tried Peter when he walked on the water. All right, that's the prince of the air, which when you go into that bolstering wind, it actually says Satan. All right, to actually try Peter, man. And then Peter's the same one I bought in the verse. All right, when I started this thing out saying, gird up the loins of thy mind. It was the apostle Peter, disciple. All right, and that's why what's linked to phobia is demos, right? Which is tail, was demon. all right? All demonic tongue, all right? Hydrophobia, the dread of water, all right? You know, you might have to get in water. It might swallow it, you know. Jake is scared the hell out of water, man. You know, you might have to swim. Man, elder brother was talking yesterday. He was like, man, we gonna have to jump in that water. Jake like, oh, the water cold, it's high, it's deep, and man, we might have to get in water. All right? You better find a way to pray to the Lord to get rid of that damn fear. Okay? So, you know, that's it. And there's going to be many more fears that's going to compass us about, you know, but we got to just hold fast, man. We got to just hold fast with it. You know, the Lord going to be with us regardless, man. You know, because we have put that fear in Him. What evil could touch us, man? You know? Get that. Those 6 troubles. You know? This Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee, man. And that's it. So I don't want to rock the Zada with Zeta Fun. That's the next song.